Hey there guys, it's Connor or the BC302 and welcome to my channel. And also welcome to my first video, well kinda, cause I uploaded a couple others, but this is my first actual, I don't know, worked on video I guess. So let's get into it. We're gonna be playing Thomas Was Alone, and let's go. So I'm only gonna be playing till the first 0 to 1.0. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the ALS as a joke. Or the AIs, I'm stupid. No, I didn't read it. I don't care.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was going to talk again. And hopefully the volume is good. So I'll just see later if it is or not.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
I really like this game's music.
The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Okay, this is 0.3. This is going to be a very calm playthrough of this game, just to let you guys know.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the
Jump.
word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
That's awesome. And I played a little bit of this game already, but, you know, I'm just starting over for this. 0.4. That's a big jump.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
I don't know, this game makes you feel, I guess, calm. I really like it.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
Man.
The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Nah.
Paranoia.
0.6. Stairs, I guess.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
What's that supposed to mean? Predominantly up and to the right. So, I haven't finished this game yet. I've only gone to like
It might have been
1.6 or something.
again. But Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
So I've played to like, I think
It would
1.6. Oh my god.
Designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
So I played till 1.6 about, and I haven't gone past there. So in the next video, where I'm doing 1.0 all the way through to 2.0, then you'll see.
Something about the boiling, toxic,
New
glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
And look how it is when you die, you're just like... just going to redness kind of squares. Things. It actually looks pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, I hate this place.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
This part always gave me a little bit of trouble. Or at least when I played it the first time. I don't think there's another one. Oh wow, I didn't actually fall. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, awesome. Alright, next level.
0.10.
Wait.
Thomas had a new theory. The world
Oops.
was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Now it's back at 0.10. Oh, there we go. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike
Hey,
to
Chris.
his skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
And then you press 1 and 2, or at least that's what I like to do, is switch characters. So Chris is the square, and Thomas is a rectangle. Oh,
Chris had
I guess
been
I'll just go to
doing
1.5.
fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
And then, so now you're starting to use 2 characters instead of just 1, and you need their teamwork to progress through the levels. So, like, put Thomas there and let Chris jump over him. And then just get Chris all the way down. And then you're good with this level. So I changed them on. I'm just gonna go to 1.5. Or, yeah. And then we'll stop there.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
All the way. I already lost count. 1.4? Okay.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. And Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Now we're at 1.5.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
So it looks like Chris is jealous of Thomas, huh? Alright, so this is going to be the last level I'm going to do. And then I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be levels 1.6 to 3. Ah, I can't believe I died there, oh my gosh. At least I get a good view of my, I guess you can call it my dead body. Oop. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright guys, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.